This is DieCast Street League.
And I'm Roy.
We got a good one for you today, Roy.
Well, let's get to it, bud. Dang.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you.
This is DieCast Street League. We are here in Rock City. It is a beautiful 81-degree day. It's great for racing. We have a Ford versus Porsche 2-for-1 special.
That sounds like a good deal at the grocery store.
Let's get to these cars.
That can be a good deal on burritos as well.
1969 Ford Mustang.
It's a big Mustang.
The driver of that car is Kenny Mack from Team Rock City.
960 horsepower. I love saying horsepower, y'all know that.
Porsche 918 Spider.
Y'all watch out now.
The driver of that car is Numbskull from Team Numbskull Racing. 2020 Porsche Panamera. The driver of that car is Speedy Lee from Team Puffs Racing.
890 horsepower.
2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. The driver of that car is Avery from Team Mobile Racing.
850 horsepower.
There you have it. Those are the cars and drivers that will be putting it all on the line for your viewing pleasure. We're going to best out of 4 races wins. First place gets 3 points. Second place gets 2. Third place will get 1 point.
That 1 point will come in handy.
Yes, it will. Let's go. Race 1 about to go down right now.
Bud, did you bring some snacks today?
No, Roy, this is not a daycare.
And it never will be if you keep this up.
Let's go. Numbskull has the lead going down the first long straight. Oh, Avery just passed up Kenny Mack for the second place position. Avery is trying to catch Numbskull, but Numbskull took off with about a 5-car lead going into the 4th turn. It looks like he's gonna close this one, and he will take it. But then you see Kenny Mack tried to pass Avery on the inside lane, but could not get it done. Numbskull will take first place. Avery will take second. Kenny Mack will take third. What a race.
First race down, and they getting after it already. I like it.
I'm liking it too, Roy. You see Numbskull had the lead right here. Avery was about a 1/2 car back. Excuse me, he was on his bumper, trying to get around Numbskull.
Yeah, but Numbskull is no easy pass. You gonna have to work for it, bud.
Yeah, Roy, if you let Numbskull get a 5-car lead, it is almost impossible to pass him unless he messes up.
Avery was trying his best, though, to catch up with Numbskull, but then Kenny Mack said he wanted second place from Avery.
Yeah, Kenny Mack took the inside lane on Avery. Avery tried to block him, but that big Mustang was rolling to the finish line trying to get second place.
Avery was fending Kenny Mack off like a grizzly bear, protecting his kill from a couple of wolves.
Yeah, Avery only won second place by a 1/2 car. Numbskull and the 918 won that race.
Numbskull has a winning record going down this road, and he got a 13:16 time. That is a great time.
The Mustang has 1, the Shelby has 2, the 918 has 3, the Panamera has 0.
Okay.
Race 2 about to go down right now.
Hey, bud, when am I gonna race again?
Well, Roy, this is the last race for the first round. Second round starts soon.
Well, good.
Glad I can make you happy. Let's go! Kenny Mack has the lead going down the first long straight. Numbskull is on his bumper. He has no air to breathe. He bumped him right there, tried to get around him. Oh, Speedy Lee just bumped Numbskull and got past him for the second place position. Kenny Mack is off with about an 8-car lead. Speedy Lee would take second. Then enough for Numbskull and Avery.
Numbskull got passed up.
It happens to the best of us, Roy. Check it out. Kenny Mack had the lead right here. Numbskull was on his bumper, bumping him. I'm talking about he was glued to that man's backside.
But that was weird. But even weirder, you see right here, Speedy Lee bumped Numbskull, got him out of position, passed him up over the hump for the second place position. That's weird.
Yeah, Roy, that doesn't happen a lot, so I guess it is weird. You see Kenny Mack had a big lead right here. He was gone. Kenny Mack and the Mustang won that race.
Sure did. He got a 13.25 time. That is actually a great time for this track.
Yes, it is, Roy.
12 seconds would be better, though.
The Mustang has 4, the Shelby has 2, the 918 has 3, the Panamera has 2.
Okay.
Race 3 about to go down right now. Speedy Lee has the lead going down the first long straight. Avery just passed up Kenny Mack. No, Kenny Mack passed up Avery. No, Avery passed up Kenny Mack, and then Numbskull passed up Avery for the second place position. Oh my God. Speedy Lee has a big lead. I'm talking about 10 cars at least. Numbskull will take in second place. Kenny Mack will take third. What a race.
But they were going at it like a couple of hyenas fighting over a 3-piece chicken dinner from KFC.
Lee had the lead right here. Avery passed up Kenny Mack for the second place position. Kenny Mack passed up Avery right there for the second place going into that second turn. But Avery took it right back from Kenny Mack, and then Numbskull hit them both with a double pass and took the second place away from both of them.
Dang.
Nasty.
But it was 5 overtakes before the third turn.
You right about that. You see right here, Avery passing up Kenny Mack, and then Numbskull hit him with a double pass.
Man, they was all grouped up like my cousin Paul T.
Roy, are you and Paul close?
Not exactly anymore.
Let me guess, you stopped being close when you started working here, right?
You good, how did you know?
Does he watch the races?
He used to. I wonder why he stopped.
Because you keep talking about his teeth, Roy.
Oh, now that you say that, that does make sense.
Speedy Lee won in the Panamera.
Lee put the gap on him like he was working a double shift at the mall. Lee got a 12.81 time. That's a great time.
Yeah, Roy, 12 seconds are hard to come by since the road has been expanded. The Mustang has 5, the Shelby has 2, the 918 has 5, and the Panamera has 5. Race 4 about to go down right now.
But it's a 3-way tie. I am so nervous. Oh my God.
Roy, come on, man. I'm sorry. Let's go. Avery has the lead going down the first long straight. Oh, Numbskull just passed him up. No, Avery got the lead back from Numbskull. Numbskull got the lead back from Avery. Speedy Lee tried to take the second place away from Avery, but he kept the second place. He is trying to catch Numbskull. He's closing, but cannot get there in time. Numbskull will take first place. Avery will take second. Speedy Lee will take third. What a race.
But there were more overtakes than a middle-aged dad driving a minivan on the highway trying to show these young cats he still got it.
Okay, Roy. You see, Avery had the lead right here. Numbskull passed him up for a quick second. Then Avery got the lead back going into that second turn. But then over the bridge, Numbskull passed Avery up for the first place position.
Let's take another look at that.
Okay.
Them fools were door to door for a quick second. Then Numbskull took the lead. Then Avery said, forget that, give me that lead right back.
And Speedy Lee tried to take the inside lane on Avery for the second place position. Almost got it, but Avery took the second place right back from Speedy.
Avery was looking pretty good on this race. Tried to challenge Numbskull for the first place position going into that fourth turn right here.
Yeah, Rory, looks like Avery found a good tune because he is trying to close the gap right here on Numbskull.
Avery has that Shelby running good to close the gap right there on Numbskull like that.
Numbskull won that race in that Porsche 918 Spider.
But he was getting challenged by Avery, I tell you. He got a 13.52 time. Not a bad time.
The Mustang has 5. The Shelby has 4, the 918 has 8, and the Panamera has 6. Numbskull in the Porsche 918 Spider won his race event. He's been running like a boss all day long. He will move on to round 2.
Congrats to Numbskull. Coming up is Group 2.
Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The driver of that car is Rage from Team Road Rage.
This car is easy on the eyes. 800 horsepower.
2010 Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake. The driver of that car is Killer Kowalski from Team FPD Racing. 900 horsepower. This car will be GT500 on the scoreboard. 2010 Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake. The driver of that car is Jalen from Team Rock City. This will be Shelby on the scoreboard.
1,025 horsepower.
Porsche Carrera GT. The driver of that car is Little Tooth from Team Sugar Booty Racing.
890 horsepower.
Race 1 Group 2 about to go down right now.
Look at these classic Corvettes. I would take a Mopar, but these here I might consider.
Okay, Roy, let's go. Little Two has the lead going down the first long straight. Kowalski passed up Jalen for the second place position. Kowalski tried to take the inside lane on Little Two, but ended up getting his second place taken from Jalen. Jalen is trying to catch Little Two. Can he get it done? No, he cannot catch Little Two. Little Two would take first place. Jalen would take second. Rage got around Kowalski for the third place point. What a race.
But that was a great race. They were going at it like a couple of dookie flies fighting over a little mouse turd.
I don't know about that, Roy, but they were going at it. Let's check out this replay.
I'm waiting on you.
Little Two had the first place position going into the second turn.
Yeah, but Little Two had no air to breathe. Kowalski took the inside lane, tried to get the pass on Little Two, but ended up losing his second place position to Jalen.
Yeah, Roy, Kowalski went for the pass and that ended up costing him his second place position.
I just said that.
And Kowalski lost more than his second place. He ended up losing the third place point right there to Rage. Caught him in the fourth turn, slipping.
And meanwhile, Jalen was trying to catch Little Two at all costs. Bump Little Two right there, was all on Little Two bumper trying to get around her.
Yeah, Jalen tried everything to get around Little Two. Little Two was playing defense.
Yeah, like the Green Bay Packers.
Little Two in the Porsche Carrera GT won that race.
That was another entertaining race with a capital I. She got a 13.46 time for her troubles.
That's a good time.
It sure is, bud.
The GT500 has 0, the 918 has 3, the 911 has 1, and the Shelby has 2. Race 2 about to go down right now. Jalen has the lead going down the first long straight. Rage is in second place, trying to catch Jalen. Oh, Little Two passed up Rage. Now Rage got the lead back from Little Two, and Little Two got passed up by Kowalski. Kowalski passed up Rage for the second place position. Oh my goodness. Jalen would take first place. Kowalski would take second. Rage would take third. What a race.
But what the heck is going on here today? It's been so many overtakes, they are going crazy.
I don't know, Roy, but I love it. Check out this replay. Jalen is in first place. Rage is in second. Little Toot would take the second place away from Rage. Rage and Little Toot were doing battle for the second place position.
Rage ended up coming out of that battle with the second place position. And then Little Toot got passed up by Killer Kowalski for the third place position. I'm not lying. Check it out right here.
Yeah, Roy, that was a lot going on. Rage took the second place position, stumbled over the jump, lost control. Killer Kowalski passed him up going into the fourth turn.
Man, that was a nasty pass and good driving by Kowalski. Look at there, he didn't even slow down.
Yeah, Roy, he did not slow down. That could have been a big crash, but Kowalski is a pro and got around Rage for that second place point. Jalen in the yellow Shelby won that race.
He sure did, and put the gap on him like he worked at the mall. And he got a 13.45 time.
The GT500 has 2, the 918 has 3, the 911 has 2, and the Shelby has 5. Race 3 about to go down right now.
But this might be the best race series you ever put on.
You might be right, Roy. Let's go! Rage has the lead going down the first long straight. Jalen just passed up Kowalski for the second place position. Jalen is trying to catch Rage. Rage has about a 4-car lead, make it 2. He closed the gap right there. Can he get around Rage? No. Oh my God. Jalen just passed up Rage. Oh my goodness. Rage slipped up. I don't know what happened, but Jalen got around Rage for the first place position. What a race.
But this race series is going crazy. If you don't like this, you don't like racing, you better turn to some golfing or something.
Yeah, Roy, it is nuts here. You see Rage at the lead. Jalen was all on his bumper, but Rage got about a 1/2-car lead right there. It turned into about 2.5, but Jalen closed the gap going into that 4th turn.
Rage was doing everything to fend Jalen off. I was impressed for a little bit, but then Jalen ended up passing up Rage right here. Took the inside lane, got the pass, nasty.
Yeah, Roy, that was a good race. Jalen was driving, trying to get around Rage, and somehow he got past Rage for the first place position. Check it out right here. Got the pass on the inside. That's all she wrote. Jalen in the yellow Shelby won that race.
That was an entertaining race with a capital I. And he got a 13.27 time.
Jalen has put up 2 low 13-second times.
I told you that car's fast, dang.
The GT500 has 2, the 918 has 4, the 911 has 4, and the Shelby has 8. Race 4 about to go down right now.
That sure is a nice looking Charger right there.
Yeah, Roy, it looks good.
I think I'm gonna buy that if I win.
I hope you do. Let's go! Killer Kowalski has the lead going down the first long straight. Little 2 Rage are battling out for the second place. Rage came out with the second place. He is trying to pass Killer Kowalski. He bumped Kowalski, got him out of position. Can he make the pass? No, Kowalski will take the lead. It looks like Rage will take second place. No, my goodness, Rage got passed up by Jalen, and Rage took a DNF right at the line. What a race.
But I'm so glad I came to work today. I was about to call in sick.
Well, are you sick?
Not exactly.
Well, thanks for your honesty, Roy. You see Rage passed up Little 2 for the second place position. Let's check it out right there. Got the lead from Little 2. Then Rage was on Killer Kowalski bumper.
Yeah, Rage was harassing Killer Kowalski all the way down.
Yeah, Roy, he was all on Killer Kowalski's bumper. He had no air to breathe. Look at there, he bumped Kowalski, got Kowalski out of position, tried to take the outside lane and get the pass.
Little 2 ended up passing Rage for the second place position for a quick second right there.
Yeah, Rage managed to get out of that mess with the second place position just to lose it at the line to Jalen and took a DNF. Killer Kowalski in the GT500 won that race.
That race got physical.
That's facts.
He got a 15.78 time? That's a bad time, actually.
Well, it was a big collision right there coming out of the S-curves. The GT500 has 5, the 918 has 4, the 911 has 4, and the Shelby has 10.
That smells like domination to me.
Jalen in the Shelby won his race event. He's been running like a boss all day long. Congrats to him. Jalen and Numbskull will move on to the second round.
Well deserved by both.
That is the end of the first round. The next race will be round 2. Thanks for watching DieCast Street League. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell for all post notifications. Only if you want to, but please do.
It is free, guys. Let's go.